Всем привет! Всем привет! Кто-нибудь есть на связи? Привет тем, кто смотрит запись, привет тем, кто смотрит прямой эфир. Так, я себя вижу и слышу. Отлично. Как звук? It sounds like the sound is great today. Okay, so guys, I was about to forget everything I want to share with you today. Why? Because I've been trying to solve the tech issues for about 40 minutes maybe. For some reason, Wi-Fi wasn't working, 4G wasn't working, I couldn't connect, but I'm here finally, and it's been just, I guess, like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's 10-minute delay. That's fine. That's just like we're having a professional meeting, and I was in a traffic jam for an hour, and you are going to enjoy our meeting together anyway, as well as I'm going to enjoy it as well. So let me see if anyone there. Joey, привет. Как у тебя дела? Отлично, спасибо. Is that you? Am I right that this is you? Okay. So, hello again, everyone who is watching live, who is watching the replay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about another important topic today. So this is Mindset Monday number 17. It's been 16 beautiful episodes alone with you. Alone with you, not alone. Not alone. No one is alone here. You are not alone. I am here with you. So let's see. So first thing that I wanted to say today, I'm happy to see you all here. I'm happy that you take the time to watch these videos. We do this every Monday. Mindset Monday is a happy place to be for those who want to learn Russian smart way, who wants to be mindful about their learning, wants to be appreciative of their learning, who wants to be very focused and spend their time wisely when they're learning Russian. So another thing that I really wanted to share with you is all this beautiful feedback that I get from you every single day and every single week after Mindset Mondays. So some of you direct message me on Instagram, some of you email me, some of you send me audio messages on Instagram. This is amazing. So guys, if you like sending audio messages to me on Instagram via direct messaging, I am happy to hear from you. This is just beautiful, and it saves you time, and I believe that it's easier to build that human connection when you are able to talk, when you're able to hear the voice of the person. So all these beautiful feedback messages from you make my day every single day, and you inspire me. You are the person. Yes, you. Every one of you inspire me to show up every single week. You inspire me to create these episodes for you, to research, to do my homework, to prepare and share with you all the best that I can from my experience and from the experience of other amazing people that I can get in touch with, that I can learn from, that I look up to. Let me see if anyone else joined us. Jose, thank you so much for your emails. Jose, you are such a caring, such a beautiful person. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate the time you spend emailing me. Здравствуйте, хорошо. Я тоже хорошо. Спасибо. So, what we are going to talk about today. So I was thinking about the ocean, about all the information that we've got on the internet these days. How easy it is to get drowned, how easy it is to get lost in this ocean of information, of the materials and resources, a fee and the ones that you have to pay for. It's so easy to get lost, especially when you just starting off with your language learning, with your Russian learning. How to find your way in this ocean? How to, especially when you are not maybe you are not very confident in swimming, like I am, for example. For those who don't know, I don't know how to swim, guys. I don't know how to swim. I'm going to learn. This is one of the things on my list that I'm going to learn in the near future. I just don't know why, but I just didn't make. I never made it as a priority. And now I live in New Zealand, and everyone says like, you have to know how to swim. You live on the island. Okay, I'm on the island, but I just keep the distance from the ocean, and so I don't really come very close. I can walk down the beach. That's amazing, but water is just, to watch, to observe for me. But I think that now I change the focus. I want to learn how to swim to be able to help others. For example, if someone is in trouble and I can save that person, I can save that person's life, I want to learn how to swim because of that now. So maybe you want to learn Russian because there is a person in this world who speaks Russian, and you will be able to help that person just because you know something in this life that person doesn't, and you can bring that person's life to the next level. You can improve their being. You can improve their knowledge, their skills. So maybe this is you. Just ask yourself. Maybe there is a higher purpose. Maybe it's not just for fun. Maybe it's not just for being able to go to Russian meetups. Let's see. Maybe you can dig a little bit deeper. So getting back to our topic, when you see the ocean in front of you, you decide why you want to learn how to swim. In this case, you want to know why you learn Russian, right? But as we were discussing last time, our Mindset Monday number 16, when learn Russian faster, when we know thyself, when we know exactly who we are in terms of who we are as human beings, we know our type of personality. It's very important for us to know that, is to be able to make progress faster, to enjoy the process more, just because you know exactly how you want to enjoy it. You want exactly how you want to learn it. You want exactly why you do this. So the first thing, before you start learning, or before you start learning today, maybe you've been learning for a while, this is a time today to make it clearer for yourself, to ask better questions, to ask deeper questions, and to bring it, finally, your learning, your Russian, to the next level. So first thing, You need to learn yourself. You need to learn more about yourself. You need to know yourself. So if you haven't watched episode number 16 of Mindset Monday with Elena Jung, please get back. So it was a week ago, and please watch it. And it was a free source that you could use to pass the test, take the test, and to learn about your type of personality. You've done this test before. That's amazing. Great. This is about a test. Actually, from the last week, after the episode was up on YouTube, I got feedback from quite a few students who shared with me that they enjoyed the test much more than they took before. That this test is much more accurate. Please believe me, I'm very interested in this topic, and this is. I cannot say yes, it is the best from what I've found. But maybe it's one of the best that you can find. Just take the time. It's not just for your Russian learning. It will have everything with relationship, with your job, with your relationship yourself. So number one thing, you need to know yourself. Second thing is to know why you want to learn. You know why you want to learn how to swim. You want to know why you want to learn the Russian language. Why? So, is it job opportunities? Is it because you want to move to a Russian-speaking country? Is it because you have a relationship with, you have friends, or you have a partner who is a native speaker? Or is it because you want to help someone who speaks Russian? Maybe they don't speak English. And maybe there is a higher purpose for you. There is something in this language that is going to change your life. If you haven't found it yet, you need to make the time and do it. Otherwise, you will be able to get there where you want to be. And it will take you decades to learn the language. If you're fine with that's amazing. If you want to spend certain time, you want to get to a specific level, you want to express yourself, you want to feel yourself great you're speaking Russian, then this is the right time to ask yourself these questions. Find that higher purpose for yourself. So number 3 is you need to do your research. Of course, we know that, okay, for this type of personality, this is great. For that type of personality, that is great. I want to start with reading, writing, because this is who I am. For example, I'm an introvert, and I want to learn how to breathe first, and then want to go out there and start breathing along with others. That's amazing. Whatever works best for you. If you're an extrovert and you want just to okay, you learned 1 or 2 or 3 phrases in Russian, and you just go there right away, and you want to exchange this knowledge with others. You want to your great vibes with other Russian speakers or Russian learners. That's amazing. But you need to do your research. How other people learn the language, how other people have succeeded in Russian learning. What are the best practices? People do it this way, not that way. You need to find that role model for self. Why? Because you are not known, and you are not the first person on the planet who learns Russian. If you're first, if you're not alone, most likely there is someone who can help you. And maybe you cannot talk with this person one-on-one, Maybe you cannot ask direct questions. Maybe you found a blog where you can read about that person's experience. This is amazing. Just find your way to do your research and find the best practices. And there is no just one way to learn for everyone. If it works for me or it works for 100 people, it doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. This is your responsibility to find out if it's gonna work for you. How? You need to ask yourself questions. And very often it's better to just make the time, take it slowly, and see how you feel here, how you feel in your body, not just here in your mind. So you feel like, okay, this is a course for $500, so probably it's gonna work for me. No, it doesn't mean that. And if you don't ask yourself those questions, okay, what is the structure of this course? Do I get feedback? How I interact with others? Do I have an opportunity to interact with others? I ask questions. How do I know that my progress is just the right for me at this stage? Can I adjust the program? Can I change something? This is your responsibility to ask these questions. It doesn't mean, if this is a free resource, it doesn't mean that it's bad. If it's a very, very expensive resource, it doesn't mean that it's good. It's like with everything. You're looking for a photographer or a doctor or an I don't know, for any professional services. You always need to do your research, right? Because you don't want to lean on others. You want your experience to be great, but you have to do your work, because no one is going to do that for you. And when you feel like it's not working for you, so you started in the course, and if it's not working for you, maybe you didn't ask right questions at the beginning. Okay, not the end of the world. Ask the questions now. You can change the situation for yourself right away. You don't need to wait until the end of the course and then say like oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. I just wasted my time and it worked for everyone, but not for me. There is something wrong with me. I'm not enough. This language not for you. This is just stories that you're telling yourself. You don't need to tell stories to yourself. You want to succeed in Russian. Okay, take that responsibility. Do research. So in number 4, which is smoothly coming out of this discussion, internalize other people's experience. As I said, if it works for other person, if it works for, I don't know, for 1,000 people, if it works for 1,000,000 people, it doesn't mean that it's going to for you. And of course, we live in a world now when we don't want to make another decision. We don't want to take that responsibility. And it's so easy just to find someone who's going to be responsible for that, just to blame that person or that company. They created a course that doesn't work for me. Maybe, but who made that decision to take a course? Who made the decision to take lessons with this particular teacher? You. This is only us who make those decisions. And there is no one to blame for. And we're not here for that. We are here to succeed. We are here to take radical responsibility. And if there is an experience that doesn't feel great for you, it doesn't mean that this is the end of the world. And it doesn't define you as a person, you as a learner. It defines only this experience. And any experience is an outcome. It's just a result of our actions. That's it. Review, reflect, adjust and move on. Here you are. And here you are going to be. Because you want to succeed in Russian. This is your way. This is your right. This is your chance, responsibility, and opportunity to create this learning process the way you want. Okay, this is the message for you today from me. And let me see if you have any questions. So, Enrico, Елена. Yes, exactly. I just love this example with swimming, just because I don't know how to swim yet. So before I used to say I don't know how to swim. Now I say I don't know how to swim yet. But when I said it for myself as a priority, I will get there. I know. Jose says I already have the рассказы Чехова 1886 года. Great. Copy of the book, probably. If someone want to bring an email address to send this book. So, Jose, do you want to share this book with others? Or so I emailed my subscribers last Friday with an online copy of this book. So if you wanted to check out, just let me know, direct message me, and I will let you know how you can get it. So let's recap quickly. So less is more. Less is more. You don't need to use all the resources, all the ocean of the resources online, and all the books that are available for you for Russian learning. It's not about the quantity. It's not about the numbers of the resources that you use. It's about the quality. You don't need to do it this way, like to use everything you can. You need to do it a smart way. How to do it a smart way? So let's recap. First, you know yourself. You find out your type of personality and what works best for you. Second, you know why you want to learn Russian. Third, you do your research. And fourth, you internalize that experience. All those experiences that you learn from, you internalize for yourself. And I wanted to mention one more thing. So I know that all of us, most of us, really like to put these tags and labels on ourselves and each other. And usually when people look at the language learning, they consider themselves as a beginner. So there is the beginner level, then intermediate, there is a pre-intermediate, intermediate, upper intermediate, which is, wow, great, right? Like so many opportunities to put labels on ourselves. Amazing. Then advanced, fluent, right? So see it as a beginner, intermediate, advanced, and fluent. Okay, I was thinking about this. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I realized that you take a different approach. You can look at it differently, and you don't need to put those labels yourself. You can instead of a beginner, you can call yourself an explorer. Instead of an intermediate level, you can call yourself a pathfinder. Instead of advanced level, you can call yourself a secret agent. And instead of fluent, you can call yourself an astronaut. Whatever works for you. Maybe you like birds. Maybe you like racing cars. Okay, you call yourself I don't know, Mazdademio first as a beginner. Then you call yourself Toyota, not yourself, but the level you're at. If you want to look at this as levels, you pick Toyota, I don't know, Prius or something else, or Honda Civic, and then you as fluid, you can come Lamborghini or Ferrari or whatever works for you. Just try to think outside of the box, and try not to see yourself as, okay, I'm just a beginner, I just want to learn the basics, I don't know where to start. Take that responsibility from B1, and then you will succeed in Russian much sooner than you think. Okay, so Jose says, okay, thanks. Anybody else have audio problems? Yes, the same echo is like lastly. Oh, guys, why do you tell me? It's again the same echo. Now, let me know. Great message as always. Спасибо, no pressure, but your live chats make the learning process very exciting and create a feeling of belonging. I can't thank you enough for doing this for all of us. Thank you so much. That was from Joy Stevens. Thank you so much. Guys, the only thing that I'm really concerned about now is the quality of the audio. So I hope that it sounded a little bit better than before, but Rick Brown, yes, I have audio problems, but it is okay. I listen to a lot of rap in the US. Now is better. Jose, okay, лучше. Guys, I'm so sorry, but this is the end of the live broadcast. This is the end. So I would love to be able to adjust the quality at the beginning. So I was trying to figure out like what happened with my mic, and I checked it and it was okay. Probably it just happens when I do the live broadcast. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Despite of everything, despite of all these audio problems, because as you said, the message is still the same. The message stays in place. Nothing changes. And as always, thank you so much for your feedback. And I want to tell you, I don't take this for granted. I don't take your time for granted. I don't take your comments and feedback for granted. Every single message, every single email, every single audio message that you send me on Instagram, via email, or you live here on YouTube, I appreciate it so much. You make my day every single day. And you inspire me, as I said at the beginning, you inspire me to show up every single week, to do my research, to find these interesting topics for you that can help you get where you want to be faster and in a more enjoyable way. So I thank you so much. I can't thank you enough, guys, and I appreciate you. И спасибо большое еще раз за то, что вы были со мной сегодня. В следующий понедельник я снова вас увижу здесь, на YouTube. Как всегда, не пропустите. И помните, вы лучшие. Спасибо. Пока-пока.